What's up, YouTube? It's a PL416 shooter here, Timberline Thinning Co. Want to do a little model update of the latest model in the fleet here. It's a Cat 330 shovel with a Yoder drum set on it. I got it set up here like we're spinning, swinging around. I get a turn back up onto the deck here, and I just wanted to do a little short video for you guys to show you kind of what it's all about. I went to a model train show today and found some blocks. I need to fix them up to where they aren't, where they don't have the hooks anymore, but so far they look pretty good. There's the drift carriage that we built. That's going over here, the drum set. I put a guard on the top drum, and rail back there, stairs, you know, fancy stuff. Put a guard on the main boom cylinders on this one. I did rework the undercarriage to fit the Conrad single grouser tracks on it. Timberline Thinning Company on the riser. But I'll put this down real quick. Crooked. There we go. I'll swing this thing around. I got the circle tightened up pretty good. Just so there's no slack in it. So I can set it up with the lines out there. Camera's not wanting to focus today. Come on, camera. Oh well. Heck. Shot from the back. And then those blocks I was telling you guys about that I got from the train show. I believe they're made by Lionel, and they're made more to look like a fishing block. But it's a little bit of work and a Dremel and a file and a drill. I got them to look, once the hook is gone and there's actually just a yoke up there, they will look like a logging block there. Some more things about this thing. I added a bunch of weight to it, actually. Just shy of like 1.5 pounds, I believe. I took some split weights, cut them in half, glued them down in the undercarriage, and then there is some actually in the back in the counterweight that really helps it stay stable. I'll move on to the drums here. I built this little ghetto tool. You know what they say. If it's ghetto and it works, well, then it works. But there's your main line, and then there's your skid line, and they roll in and roll out. Enough friction that they do hold. So the lighting's terrible in here today. It's kind of gross outside. So, but that is, you know, that's just a standard Cat conversion with the deer parts, like everybody else does in 1/50th scale. Put the boom down here. But I did add the winches and stuff to it. Pretty good light here. So, as you can see, there's a shovel and an axe there, and then the extra tread plate there. But what I'm doing for chokers is I'm cheating, and by that I didn't actually take the time to carve out. What do we do here? I didn't actually take the time to carve out choker bells or anything like that. I'm just using an eye on the end and letting it roll, or flipping it back over itself and then putting a log through it. If I can get this untangled here. I mean, I think it works pretty good. It looks good on the little logs. And these are just fir limbs. You can find them on just about any fir tree out in the Pacific Northwest, where I'm at. I was pretty lazy, and I didn't want to run the skyline out all the way, so I just built me an extension. I might shave that thing down to look kind of like a screwy bell, but I don't know. It's just styrene. But that's what I've been up to. That's what this thing looks like. And it actually does. Put this down one more time. There we go. And it actually does hold pretty good when everything's strung out. I'll reset this here. Stand it up good. Come tie it on the skyline here, main line. But let's see. Slack the skid line. If that will go in there. But that's essentially the system that we've got going here. I need to put some, and make the stick cylinder bigger so it'll hold better, and I think everything would hold up quite well. But that is my crappy video for the week. Maybe do one next week. I don't know. If you guys want an overview of the Dio, got that too. There's the processor paddling up the road. Both the crummies. This guy's passed out drunk over here. Down here we got the tub grinder. Now everyone has one after the latest deal from diecastmodels.co. But that's alright. Log trucks. Got a holdover on that one. 3 of them sitting here empty. But in the yard back there. But that is the Dio. Oh yeah, these little things here. Clippers. Corona. It's a good brand if you guys need some good sharp clippers for cutting some wood. Making your processor piles here. That they do work quite well. I'll show you. The other thing I use for cutting the bigger limbs is a coping saw. Get this here local home improvement store, Stanley Fat Max. It works great. So that's that. I'll try and put in some pictures here at the end of what those blocks look like when I got them. And thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions, visit facebook.com/Timberline Thinning Company, or leave it in the comment box. Thanks for watching.